Let's get on this. Danny Gonzalez, I got hypnotized to see if it's fake. I ain't never like been through the hypnosis.
I remember, like, I remember.
I ain't never been under hypnosis before. Closest thing I got to it was getting I had got 4 teeth pulled out before I got braces in like 7th grade. 7th grade is crazy, like 5th, 6th grade. Probably 5th grade, I think. I got some teeth pulled. And like, nigga, I was real like paralyzed. I was awake, but I was paralyzed. They gave me some of that laughing gas. I tried to lift my arms, my arms and legs up. I couldn't move, bro. I couldn't fucking move. It was just like I'm stuck watching whatever movie. I think it was Toy Story up there playing, bro. While they was slicing my gums open and pulling my fucking teeth out.
What's going on with
The
hypnosis?
fuck, nigga? Freaky ass nigga. The hell he just did?
What's going on with hypnotism? On one hand, I've heard it's real, and I've seen some incredible videos of people like forgetting their own names under hypnosis.
What's your name?
But on the other hand, if it is real, I
Shit,
feel
I
like
don't
we're all
know.
very nonchalant about that fact. Like, there are just people out there that can take over your mind for a little bit. How does that work? I especially want to know, what's it like to be the person getting hypnotized? Give me an interview with the person who just forgot their own name. What happened to you?
Please.
Anyways, I'm going to try to get hypnotized like 3 different ways to find out if hypnosis is real and what it feels like. Y'all want to come?
Yeah.
Good, because I actually already did the first one. I found this YouTube video called Can I Hypnotize You in 30 Seconds? And I thought, that sounds quick.
Let's do one. Let's do one. Let's do one. Let's do one.
Just focus your eyes really strongly on the gap. And as you do that, imagine that the ends of your fingers are like magnets. And those magnets are starting to draw your fingers together closer and closer and closer. And the magnets are getting stronger and stronger with every second. And the more that you imagine that the magnets are pulling your fingers together, the stronger they become until your fingers can get closer and closer. And the closer they get, the more likely they are to touch. And if they are moving, if they're closing together, that can show you how susceptible you are. If they're not moving, maybe that's because you're trying really hard to make it not happen. But even so, imagine, keep focusing, keep...
Alright, arm straight out, right? Same height. Balloon, book. Okay. Imagine left hand being pulled up by the super strong helium balloon. And in my right hand is a big fat ass book, a big fat ass porn book, magazine, Harry Potter book, right? It's a fat ass balloon, a rainbow balloon. Cause y'all niggas gay. And they gay it. And they gay ass balloon just pulling my left arm up, and up. While my right hand just like being weighed down by that fat ass Harry Potter book that ain't nobody really trying to read for real. I ain't never read them Harry Potter books. I ain't have time for that shit, bro. Fuck them AR points, bro. I got my AR points through everything, no cap. Through cheating, through trial and tribulation, through lying, through hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. I got them shits done. Oh my hands ain't fucking go nowhere. Lying ass niggas. Niggas just be yapping. Niggas be flapping they fucking dick suckers. Ain't hypnotization not fucking real.
I just did it right before I filmed this intro.
Have you ever wondered, could I be hypnotized? Am I the sort of person that's susceptible to mind control? Well, it's not mind control. It's just thinking about things. And sometimes the things we think about are the things that happen. So if you want to try something, all you need to do is get your hands, put your hands together like this, and clasp them together like that. Now take your index fingers and put them parallel. And just focus
That shit
your
got my
eyes on
arms
that
tired.
gap between the 2 fingers. Just focus your eyes really strongly on the gap. And as you do that, imagine that the ends of your fingers are like magnets. And the magnets are getting stronger and stronger with every second. And the more that you imagine that the magnets are pulling you together,
face
the
ass.
stronger they become until your fingers can get closer and closer. And if they are moving, if they're closing together,
That's weird.
that can show you how susceptible you are. If they're not moving, maybe that's because you're trying really hard to make it not.
No, they're already together.
Keep imagining that those magnets are pulling them together.
They already are together. All right, well,
I think most of like the people who get hypnotized is just like, how do I like? I think it's just like placebo effect most of the time.
I guess I don't know. Was
Like
that,
I'm telling you, this supposed to
Is that what
happen,
hypnotism
even though it
is?
probably
I kinda
won't.
just felt like
I'm
my
telling you, this
fingers
supposed to
just
happen.
wanted
So
to
when
be
you
together.
see it, happening, you like, oh my God. And then that just make you believe it even more.
Like when you hold them like this, they naturally do that. Do they just naturally do that? No, I guess I can hold them like this just fine. Okay, well, dang, maybe I got hypnotized that quick. The second type of hypnosis is hypnotherapy. I always kind of just assumed hypnosis was fake until I talked to a family member who said they got hypnotized to stop smoking. But apparently there are hypnotherapists all over the place who are more than happy to hypnotize you for a wide variety of things. Like addiction, phobias, throat lump issues.
Right.
Bad karma won't go away. These are real ones from actual hypnotherapist websites.
Right.
As for myself, I'm hoping to get hypnotized to cure my lifelong battle with my nails. I've bitten my nails as long as I can remember. I hate it. Laura hates it.
I always bite my fucking nails too, bro. I ain't gonna cap. This how they looking right now, though. I've been kind of off of them a little bit. This how the left hand look. This the left hand. I'm pretty sure I bit my pinky not too long ago. They looking alright. They looking kind of my thumb definitely kind of jagged a little bit. My thumb definitely kind of jagged. I be giving my thumbs hell. No lie, twin. $450
over 2 sessions.
450 bands. Dollars is crazy. And then this bitch don't even got the audacity to pop up in my house. I'm not paying you $450 for a fucking Zoom call, nigga. Nigga just paid $450 to FaceTime a nigga, bro. I'm not doing that shit. Fuck roll with that nigga, bro. I'm already like, bro, $450 just for your services is insane, honestly. Insane. Like, insane.
For privacy reasons, I can't actually show the hypnotist in the video or play his voice, but I'm going to describe best I can what happened in this call. To my surprise, he kind of spent the first few minutes just giving me basic nail-biting advice that has nothing to do with hypnosis.
I'm finna bite my nails right now, nigga.
Pick one day a week that's my nail care day. He also said I should meditate because that would help with stress and reduce my nail biting on.
Can y'all sit like that, bro? I can barely sit like crisscross applesauce. I be trying to, but like my shit don't never be all the way flat like that, bro. I got tight hip flexors and tight hips, so my shit don't be like that, bro. My shit be kind of like, if this is flat, bro, my shit be like, my knees and shit, they be sticking up like that. See, I be crisscross right here, my knees be sticking up like this. When most people like him, his shit be kind of flat like that. My shit be like this.
Taught me a self-hypnosis that I can do anytime I feel the urge to bite my nails from here on out. And then the last thing he told me before he started hypnotizing was that he highly recommends I listen to the recording of our hypnosis session every night before I go to sleep. And with that, it was time to be hypnotized. For this portion, he actually hung up the Zoom call and then called me on a regular phone call. I don't know if he just like didn't want the visual distraction of him on the screen or if he wanted to like put on pajamas or something. He started by trying to get me as relaxed as possible, focusing on different areas of my body from head to toe and imagining that they were getting heavier and heavier to the point where my body felt like it was sinking into the couch. And I'm guessing
this sounds like a whole on a
bologna
bologna sausage.
Like fully in a hypnotic state, because from here on out he basically tells me this kind of inspirational, energizing story that's gonna change my mindset around my nails. I followed his instructions, imagining my body dematerializing an array of light that shines around me, protecting my teeth and my nails. And I rode the ray of light to a peaceful beach, where I laid with a different version of myself lying on either side.
With nails as long as the fucking foot long.
Who bites my nails. On the right was a calm, cool, and confident version of myself with absolutely
like a dickhead.
pristine nails. This was all a very peaceful and relaxing experience. I never did worry that somebody else had control over my mind, but I did have doubts as to whether I was really being hypnotized. It was a pretty long time that my eyes were closed, and I had a hard time paying attention for that long, so I'd catch myself thinking about other stuff, and then I'd be like, oh no, this is gonna ruin the hypnotism. And there were a few times the hypnotist did this alarming thing where he would just whisper a command like this. He'd be like, and now you're going to stop biting your nails. Anyway, all I had to do from here was decide that
Bro, you know what I always wanted to do to somebody, bro, while they was sleeping? I always wanted to get up into somebody's ear while they like in a deep ass sleep, bro. Just like not wake them up, but like just softly whisper in their ear over and over and over again. You're sleeping. Wake up. 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 You're sleeping. sleeping. Wake up. You're sleeping. Wake up. You're sleeping. Wake up. I always wanted to do that shit to somebody, bro. Wake up. You're sleeping. Wake up.
Version of myself I wanted to be. And oh baby did I. So he told me to wiggle my toes and materialize myself into my
I
ideal.
hate when people tell me wiggle my toes or something like that. Because I always wiggle my toes and I can't stop.
I'm fucking cured, man. That night I put myself into bed and listened to the hypnosis recording as instructed.
Hey,
which
doggy!
did feel a little silly given that the session had only ended like 30 minutes ago, but hey, maybe getting hypnotized back to back will make the effects even stronger. Again, I
Type
did
shit.
feel very relaxed during this recording, but I still didn't know if I could say I was hypnotized.
Good night.
The next morning, however, I did notice that I wasn't really biting my nails or really even looking.
Is hypnotization just like rewiring your brain through affirmations? It just seems like you just build a habit and you get used to that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
At them. Maybe it was just in my head, but they looked.
Am I taking the fun out of
actually
it?
Unpleasant to bite. Was I really hypnotized last night, or was I just discovering the placebo effect?
I don't even care.
I squealed with delight and got to work, filming for a different video I'm working on right now, enjoying my new non-nail biting self. Oh wait, what the hell?
Did I just bite my nail? Damn it.
God damn it,
Well,
man.
good thing I was filming when I did it. Shit, I bit my nail. Damn. Well, that's obviously not great. Man, I was really optimistic.
That's how I be.
that it
That's how I be when I bite my nails. When I be telling myself when I bite my nails, I be like, "Damn, I bit my nail." Oh well, I just started fucking gnawing on them bitches again, bro. Like, what does like nail biting come from? Like, why do we like? Why as humans do like some humans get the urge to bite their fucking nails?
Actually worked, and I was hypnotized. But then I stopped
This
paying
nail long as
attention
hell.
for 1 second, and I'm not just having the urge to bite my nails, but I already bit it. How am I supposed to stop biting my nails if my body just does it without even asking first? I'm worried now. I feel like I was just living an illusion this morning, and none of it worked. I just pulled the bottom card out of a house of cards, and the whole thing just tumbled over. Maybe I am a nail
Don't look at me
biter,
like
and I
that.
always will be. And on top of that, I'm dumb for spending $250 on this.
Don't look at
And
me
on
like
top of
that,
that,
bro.
I'm
Where did
ugly.
that? Like, what was I even doing when I found that when them niggas took that screenshot of that emote, bro? What the fuck was I even doing, bro?
Doesn't have to do with
I don't
my nail
remember
biting,
none-
I just
like, the
feel really
emotes,
down
like,
on
I don't
myself
remember
right
where
now.
none of
I
them
did do
came
the
from.
self-hypnosis that he taught me right afterwards. Again, still not exactly sure that that's hypnotizing me. I'm gonna continue doing everything I was supposed to do, listening to the recording.
So you
doing the
paid $450 for some shit that probably didn't even work for real, Okay.
hypnosis as needed and meditating, and hopefully this was just a glitch and everything's gonna be fine. To my surprise, something did seem to change after this. The next few days, I did have a few instances where I lifted my hands to my mouth just out of muscle memory, but I caught myself right away, and after day 4, I wasn't doing it at all. I was listening to the recording every night, following the hypnotist.
I definitely
advice
did my
and
nails
taking good
today.
care of
I'm
my
pretty sure it was
nails, and
this-
they were
it was
actually
definitely
almost
this one.
starting to look normal. I had my
Hell yeah, I can see like the little
second session with the hypnotist,
Buddy
which
had
ran me another
tweaking.
$200. Luckily, this portion of the video is sponsored by SoFi, who's here to me another $200. Luckily, this portion of the video is
So
sponsored.
this nigga spent $250 the first week, and a couple days later he had to get this nigga
by
$200
SoFi,
again.
who's here to keep us all on top of our
450 is
finances. The hypnotist
crazy.
checked in on my progress. He said I was doing great. In fact, better than most people he works with at this stage, which I don't know if that's necessarily a good sign. During the hypnotism, I had trouble concentrating again. I guess I just couldn't stop thinking about how SoFi is the ultimate finance app
Fuck
that
you,
helps
nigga.
you bank, borrow, and invest all in one place. Not to mention they've just launched SoFi.
Bro,
Through a story-
goddamn.
That sounds expensive. I must have been using bank access to SoFi.
I got a SoFi
financial
card.
planners who help you make a plan and stick to it. Plus,
I got a
members
SoFi
with a
card
newer
right here.
existing SoFi checking and savings account also unlock up to 3.8% APY on bank savings balances. 7 weeks. It's how you make good subscription to learn you guys for checking.
Wait, 3.8?
At that rate, on bank savings balances, that means you're earning.
Damn! 3.8% is crazy. Most people only
9
do
times
3.6, and some of them going down to
national rate of your
3.4.
savings. At that rate, you'll earn more interest.
Shit, I might have to go activate my damn SoFi account, nigga. You
That's
talking
why
about?
SoFi Plus isn't just smart, it's how you make good choices. So head on over to SoFi.com/Danny, scan this QR code, or click the link.
But,
in the
alright,
video.
I get
Well,
it.
I decided I could stop meditating and listening to the recording every night. I mean, it kind of seemed like I was done biting my nails. Surely I didn't even need those anymore, right? You guys, it's been 30 days and I haven't bitten my nails once since that
Or
first
so
time.
you think? Megan asked the court to hold Tory Lanez in contempt for not helping her in her case against Mogaro. Tory Lanez was in the hospital recovering from being stabbed 14 times. At Megan's request, the judge is making Tory pay her attorney fees and sit for another deposition after he didn't help them in the first one. Is this not demonic? I'm gonna be honest. I don't really get it. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't get what the fuck you just said to me, DJ Academics. Yeah, I'm lost. This nigga just montage his fucking nails?
Kind of a crazy way to reveal my nails. Look, now just because I stopped biting my nails, does that 100% mean that I for sure got hypnotized? No, honestly, no, I don't think it does. Honestly, I think it's possible that I was hypnotized, but I'm leaning towards I don't think so. Honestly, I kind of feel like it was all the other advice on top of listening to that very inspirational, albeit non-hypnotizing recording every night that actually made the difference. At the end of the day, maybe I didn't need to get hypnotized to stop biting my nails. Maybe I had it in me all along, which
Type
is
shit.
kind of inspirational and also makes me feel like shit in a way, because then it's like, why didn't I just do this earlier? Regardless, I am still open to the possibility that I was in fact hypnotized. I feel like if I can get hypnotized by the stage hypnotist, then I'll know for sure what being hypnotized feels like, and then I'll know for sure if I was hypnotized back then too.
Hypnosis is a state of focus
Some bullshit.
without much awareness of peripheral noise. You're concentrated on one thing and the world kind of slips away.
This is stage hypnotist Chris Jones. He's been on America's Got Talent. He's performed all over the world for over a decade. So if anyone's going to be able to hypnotise me,
So he
it's
put
better
niggas
be
to
this
sleep.
guy. Also,
Listen, upgrade to a bundle
Like, bro,
price
these
starting at only $1
hypnotization
per
shit, I
month
just
more.
don't believe it. I just don't believe it, twin. I just don't believe that shit, twin.
my head died the second we started getting hypnotized, so don't get your hopes up for any shots from this camera. All right, fine, you can have this one, but that's it. Chris suggested that this would be a lot more fun with a group, so I got some friends together and we all sat down for a night of hypnotism.
I want to know your opinion, and don't worry about hurting my
Shit, get a couple motherfucking shots of liquor going, goddamn. This shit'll feel way better, way better. And I bet you get hypnotized for real, twin.
feelings at all. I want to know if you think hypnosis is real, shenanigans, you need more evidence.
Yeah. I believe
Yeah, give me more evidence that this shit real. Because while I'm in right now, this shit fake as fuck.
Because I feel like that's a challenge, and that makes me like kind of uncomfortable.
And I feel, bro, and then I feel like I feel like I have very strong mental fortitude, gang. Like, you feel me? I feel like I got very strong mental fortitude. So for this shit to be like how it is, you know, I don't think I'm going for no hypnotization.
Is probably real sometimes. I think in general I'm pretty skeptical of like supernatural stuff, but I don't know, I really do kind of believe hypnotism.
I really want to be hypnotized.
So you don't fucking believe in fucking ghosts and demons, but you believe that it's just a nigga playing in you just twiddling his fucking fingers around in your head, nigga?
I feel like maybe it won't work on me, but I hope it does.
Before we got started, Chris allowed some time for us to ask him questions about what was about to happen. Like whether all of us would get hypnotized or just some of us.
I've done this in 50 states and 10 countries. I can hypnotize 25% of any given audience. So 1 or 2 people are gonna get hypnotized today. And it might be the camera person. I don't know. I really, honest to goodness, don't know.
We also asked
Oh my
if
gosh!
was really hypnotized or just faking it.
When your head is up, we can tell. People hypnotized look like they've had a few drinks, or they're gonna look like they've been riding a car with Scooby-Doo and Willie Nelson for a couple hours. They're gonna look real relaxed, okay?
For a second I was like, so like they look like Scrappy?
We also noted that Brian seemed to be the
fuck
one
is
who
this nigga
believed in
talking about?
hypnosis the most, and he was also maybe the most nervous.
Why the fuck y'all just in this house? with these big ass fucking windows on these doors, these windows with no curtains on it. Like, I just feel like you finna cut back to the camera. It's gonna be a fucking big tall ass 9-foot nigga dressed in all black with some purple eyes staring at me with a fucking grass block in his hand.
About what was going to happen.
Well, what are you gonna do
Caucasians.
to me?
That's a good other question. Like, what are you gonna do to me if I get hypnotized? Honest to goodness, I don't know.
Oh.
I'm gonna put my hand over all of you and tell you who I think is most likely to get hypnotized. I'm pointing in the direction of the person who I think is most likely to get hypnotized. Now, you won't see the induction often on TV or podcast or even movies, because this next part, if you watch it in its entirety, it could hypnotize people. So they're gonna cut it up a little bit so folks at home don't get hypnotized while driving a car. So you put your hands together for me like this.
The induction lasted a few minutes, and just like the hypnotherapy, it seemed to involve getting us really relaxed.
So there's different strategies getting someone hypnotized.
Oh, you ain't gonna fucking show us?
Focus on my voice and your breathing. So take a gentle breath in.
And it seemed to rely really heavily on using our imagination. Like he had us imagine that our fingers were pulling together with magnets.
And you can whisper the words to yourself or out loud. The word is magnets. 1, 2, 3, magnets. And then I see who's the
This
best
fucking
candidate.
robot.
The best personality. People have a great imagination. Imagine I put a 10-pound brick into that empty palm. So your palm just starts to get more
Look at this fucking goofball over here. Look at this fucking goofy nigga. Everything he say. Imagine this balloon going up. Lower your hand if you're gay. Like.
And then I make them drop and sleep all
What
the way
the
down, every
fuck?
muscle, every nerve. Allow your eyes to open. Take another deep breath in, slowly, gently. 1, 2, and 3. Eyes open. Yes.
Why the fuck you do that? Why the fuck you do that? How you do that? How you do that? How you do that? Oh my mama, how you do that?
We understand. You can see like a before and after. You see their faces getting a little bit of that drunky or like stony look. Like the before. Yes.
He like. That's that I told y'all niggas face right there. That's that I told y'all niggas
We
face.
understand. You can see like a before and after. You see their faces getting a little bit of that drunky or like stony look to them. Brian, of course. Yeah. What's happening? What are you feeling? Tell us your wife, because you are a great candidate for hypnosis. I can totally tell. You are there. Danny's there as well. I just want you all to interact in a moment, but what are you feeling right now?
I'm just hanging out with the crew.
Is there anything that he could do
What the fuck?
or wouldn't do that'd be like, holy cannoli, this, my husband,
This nigga just said holy cannoli?
partner for life, is in a different headspace?
Jeez. I don't know. I was hoping this wasn't going to happen. I wouldn't be put on a spot like this. I don't know. What would you not do?
For whatever reason, we couldn't seem to come up with a single thing that Brian would never do off the top of our heads. I guess that's just a testament to what an insane dude Brian is. Whatever the reason, all this uncertainty seemed to
Yeah,
pull
I ain't gonna
Brian
lie.
out
I ain't
of
gonna lie,
his
this shit got me
hypnotic
cooked, bro.
trance. So Chris quickly moved on.
Finna do
to his
100%
next target.
Subnautica
Thank you,
run.
Brian, of course.
Damn, you gangster.
Relax, let go from the top of your head to the very body. Your feet relax, every muscle and every nerve and every fiber in your body. In a moment, I want you to picture and feel in your mind's eye that you again are holding on to a helium balloon. So make that right fist strong now. Make a fist and let that balloon I tie after your wrist pull higher and higher towards the ceiling, and it's going to extend now. Let that entire arm extend up towards the ceiling. Focus on nothingness but that feeling of lightness now. 3 numbers, you're going to open your eyes, but your arm is stuck, cemented, cast iron in that position. You can't get your arm down. That's just the crazy shit. That's just how it's going to work for the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes. Your arm is stuck until I unstuck it. Eyes open.
Pull your arm down,
It's a
nigga.
hypnotic state. Everyone is going
Pull your arm down right the fuck now. Pull your arm down.
This is it in different forms, shapes. What's on your mind? Please, the show is ours. The show is ours.
This is interesting. I'm not sure if I'm hypnotized. I don't think I am.
Yeah.
But at any point,
I don't think I am either.
I mean, because I was really trying to go along with it and like do as much like mentally imaging things and.
Bro, put your arm down.
Like, he's not focusing on me for a reason.
And it will all make sense in the end. Yes. Question?
Can you put your hand down, or is it?
I think so.
What the
It feels
fuck?
stuck for a little bit. It does feel like it wants to be up.
Not going down.
Yeah. Well, it did just now, right? Is that down? Okay, okay. It's like-
And I can't help but notice that we can all see clearly.
That nigga like he finna say Hail Hydra.
That's like the resting position for you right now.
I want you to play Subnautica one day as a go-to game. So I've heard.
Yeah, that's how his arm always is.
That's how my arm always is.
Point one finger on that hand. When that finger touches you on the face, and it will, you're gonna go back to that state of deep relaxation again. Cool.
Bro, fuck nah. Bro, hell nah. Hell nah. Cap. Bullshit. Baloney. Fabricated. Fake. Not real. Not realistic at all whatsoever. No. No fucking way.
All right.
No
All right,
fucking
you
way,
can share
man.
that with your husband.
Go to sleep, Brian.
This nigga better not fucking close his eyes and go to sleep.
Great. Sometimes you get some folks. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Danny, wide awake. Hey, your homeboy has a text for you. You can just read that.
Go to sleep, Danny. I will go to sleep.
Okay, clearly
Okay.
the dynamic
Alright,
changed here a
alright,
little
alright.
bit, and I'm still not exactly sure what happened, but somehow both Brian and I got snapped out of whatever might have been going on. But just when all hope seemed lost, Chris had me close my eyes one more time.
And Danny, you can just keep sleeping. And I think it'd be funny if we just step away. Danny can relax and let go, and that's the show. We'll let ourselves out.
What the fuck is going on, twin?
I feel bad. I heard you guys all leave.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
I didn't know if I was supposed to stay asleep or what.
So even though it wore off pretty quickly, I think we can all agree by the look on my face, I was in some different kind of mental state, at least for a little bit there. So is hypnotism real? Maybe so. What does it feel like? Well, just
Some
ask Danny
bullshit.
from right after the...
Got too high, fuck, I'ma do that shit again.